Hi there, what's on my mind today? An introduction is in order. My name is Mary. I am many things to many people. I do wear many hats, and let's see if I can get some of them revealed in this video. I love words. I've always loved words. I've always loved writing and storytelling. And so one of the things I do for a living is writing. I'm a published author. I have my own publishing house that helps self-publishers such as myself get their work out there. Goes by the name Teleospress. I'll definitely leave some links down below. I'm an introvert. However, I'm not shy, which confuses people a lot, much to my amusement. I think there's a common misconception that people who are introverted are automatically shy, but whenever people interact with me, it kind of takes them aback because I am quiet depending on the scenarios and depending on the setting I'm in, but I'm not necessarily shy. I am able to speak my mind. I'm able to voice my opinion when I have something to say. But if I don't have anything to say, I'm pretty comfortable in silence. And that's another thing about me. I don't find silence awkward. I think it's a perception of the mind. Depending on how you look at it, silence can be a good thing or a bad thing. And if anything, I think there's something to be said for being comfortable enough with someone to be able to sit in silence with them while you're doing your own thing or they're doing their own thing. Or perhaps you're doing something together, but you're comfortable enough around each other not to have to feel like you need to say something. Silence is a vocabulary on its own, if you ask me. I'm married to a pastor, and that makes me a pastor's wife, which is an interesting journey. May share a story or two here or there. I am a mama. I am a mother. I have a tiny human who I dearly love, and it's an honor and a privilege to raise another human being. It still feels surreal to think of myself as a mother. I'm an only child. I get asked a lot what that's like, but I never really know how to answer that question because that's always been my normal. So I don't have anything to compare it to. But growing up was really fun. I don't feel like I missed out on much actually. Perhaps that's why I like my own company because I got used to being by myself and I got used to entertaining myself. Of course, I did have friends, but whenever I was in the house, it was just pretty much me and the adults in the house. So I did get used to my own company, which I think was actually a good thing because I'm at home with myself. I don't feel like a stranger to myself. I am comfortable with my thoughts, with my emotions, which I think is a really good thing to have now that I'm older. I can appreciate in hindsight what being an only child gave to me. I absolutely love chocolate. I have had a thing for chocolate since I was a kid. My father helped fan those flames, and my husband has taken up after him. So I absolutely love chocolate, but I'm also very particular with my chocolate. So I have specific brands that I veer towards, and it just works for me. If it works for me, it works for me. If it doesn't, it does. I'm not much of an experimenter when it comes to food. And I guess even life in general. When I find something I love, I tend to stick to it. I don't explore as much as I probably should, which is something I'm trying to do more of as I get older. I'm realizing that there's definitely a lot more of the world I want to see and experience. There are many more things that I want to have an encounter with as life goes on, and definitely bearing in mind that I'm now putting more years behind me, and I want the years that are ahead of me to be as meaningful and as experiential as possible. Any time is tea time, and tea time is a fantastic time. I love my tea. I'm very partial to Kericho Gold because it hits the spot. But yeah, I tea is one of those beverages I can pretty much take any time of day or night, and I definitely get a few cups in every day. I've never really been much of a coffee person. I don't mind it, but I just don't gravitate towards it the way I do tea. Definitely a big fan of potatoes. Oh, it is hard for a potato to do any culinary wrong, if you ask me. Potatoes, just the best thing ever. I'm a deaconess. I serve in my church board. We are a community of young believers. We're called Infinite Fellowship Ministries. I'll definitely link us below. I love a good story. I love a good book. I grew up on Nancy Drews and Hardy Boys, and I'm a fast reader, so I went through quite a number of them when I was younger. Thanks for joining me today. Check out the other episodes and subscribe to get notifications of new ones. See you on the next one.